Alright, we're back. A bit off camera, I've been working on the bike. I don't know if you remember, but there was two expansion chambers. There was a Pro Circuit one and the stock one. There was a bit of a dent on them, so we've plugged them and put them in a deep freezer. We're going to leave them overnight and just see if it pops any of the dents out. I don't know if it'll really work though, because it's got a lot of kind of holes in it and I didn't really block it very well, so we'll see. I might have to get them welded, I'm not too sure yet. Anyway, we also dove into this fuel tank and it was crusty. Like, this is the fuel that came out of it. It's so bad. Anyway, because the actual inside of the tank is rusted out. And so I ordered, I don't know if you can really see, I've got a torch and shine it down there. It's crusty down there. Anyway, it's all rusted out, so we've bought a tank restoration thing that we're going to do. Should be here in about a week. We're going to do that, but I'm kind of just, well, my plan is I'm going to clean the carby, but I kind of got a bit sidetracked and I'm kind of sort of doing some of the wiring. I took the CDI out and I've just been marking it with the red texter, so I know how everything goes back in. Well, I hope so. So kind of like, so you got your wires, and then I've marked all the wires with a red line. And yeah, I kind of wanted to get it to run today, but since from that fuel tank, I don't think I will. I do also need to get a new fuel line, which hopefully I should be able to go into town and get, because the old one was cut, or I don't know, that's it there anyway. And I'm gonna put a filter on it as well, because even once I clean that tank, there still could be some rust in it. So I'm gonna add a filter to the line, which isn't too hard, they're pretty cheap. What else? Oh, I got a sort of book here that I've been sort of looking at some of the parts I'm gonna need and the pricing of it and stuff. Just sort of maintenance, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get graphics yet for it. It's sort of I'm on a bit of a budget, so we'll see. Maybe later, but yeah, this is sort of just the main kind of stuff. Like, but some of it isn't like very important. Like, I don't really need these bolts, they're just for the stator. Just some of them are a bit, yeah, they're not the best, which I'm sure I could get away with it, but I'd rather just replace them just in case they strip out. But yeah, we're doing the exhaust and the tank's a different thing. Yeah, the brakes are another thing. So this bike didn't come with brakes. It's, well, that's the calipers there and the nice cylinders there, and no front or rear brake. But in here there are, I'm not sure if these are the right brakes, but there are brakes in here. So I don't really, I'm not too sure yet. Oh, is that another coil? Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but I think we're going to just tidy up this wiring and then try to get this carby off and then go from there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do that. So I don't really know. I'm just trying to figure out where these wires go, because I ran these ones back. I found this in the box of stuff. That's your brake light. And I found the wires that go into it. I'm not really sure if it works, and I don't know how to test if it works, because I don't know if there's supposed to be a battery in this, but I can't seem, there's nowhere that I could really see that a battery could go. Like, there is this, and I thought maybe a battery could go in there. I don't really know. I might have to look at a diagram online. But even then, like, there's nowhere to really plug it a battery in. Like there's no sort of, unless that's them there. But I thought that was the indicators. Anyway, yeah. And I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get this carb out, but we'll figure that out. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. I thought I would put this in the video, but a good tip when you're unplugging these sort of wires is you draw a line. I was taking this wire off, right, and I wrote a line, just drew a line with the texter, and so then once you go back to put it back together, all you have to do is match the lines up, and then, yeah. The last guy that owned this must have been the dodgiest person ever. Like, look at this. Not even shrink wrapped or anything, just straight tied together. And this is even dangling too, like it's not even, and there's two of them. Well, I think they're the same. They look the same. But then this one has actually different connections. And then there's another one there. So I don't really know, but that one's plugged in. So I kind of think that's the right one, and this one's kind of just a fake one. And well, that one obviously doesn't do anything because it's not plugged in. But I don't know if I should take this one, put that one there, and then wire it back in. Maybe that might be a good idea. Anyway, and even like, look at this. So, all right. I'm just taking off this, like, sort of the body from the air filter to the carburetor. It's just the screw back here. I'm pretty sure, and then this whole thing should come off. There we go. Sorry for the bad filming. I really need to get a GoPro. Maybe if I put it on, oh there we go, now I can record better. So that's that. It's a bit, not too bad compared to what the airbox looks like. I don't know. What do you guys do to film? Like, do you have do you use GoPros, or like, do I need to make something where it kind of like hold my phone on my chest? Because that would be so good. Because then I could have two hands. Hold up. Alright, now I think this should slide out of here, but I gotta get that off too, so I don't know. There we go. Okay, that's out. And then, what are those extra ones for? I should pull those off. Let me come around this side. Hold up. I just took that hose off. I didn't get it on camera. A bunch of water came out. I thought it was petrol, but then I sniffed it, and it's water, which is probably not good. Why is there water in there? But yeah, you can see inside the carburetor now. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Alright, I gotta get this other clip. Oh, there we go. See? It's water. Well, it's, yeah, like water. I don't know if it's like dirty water too. Which, that surely can't be good for it. I don't know, maybe I might have to drain. I don't know how water would, unless he had it sitting outside. Alright, let's try wiggle this out of here with one hand. Or do I go out the other side maybe? No, I don't think so. Maybe I need to take this off. I don't even know what this is, honestly. Oh, it's like the oil thing, isn't it? Hold up. I need 2 hands for this, I'll be back. Alright, I got that out. That was pretty easy with 2 hands. And that's must be for oil, but I don't know how oil it goes in there. It's weird. And get this, should be able to get this card out now though. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah. We're gonna give this a little clean. I'll take the top of it off and I'll get back. I'm gonna probably plug that hole to. I wanna have a look at that actually. I don't know if you can see down there. I might take a photo of it and I'll put it up on screen. Yeah, the reeds look pretty dirty. I don't know if that's probably from the rust. I don't know. That kind of looks like rust, in my opinion. Anyway, we'll take this carb head off. I'll be back. Alright, I got those bolts out. Let's pull that out. It actually is a little bit dirty, which might be causing. Oh, is that water? No, that's fuel. Cool. Well, at least there's fuel in the carburetor. I mean, that's one good thing. This thing's gonna need a lot of work. I'm gonna put the bolts back in here so we don't lose them. I don't really, when I try to do these sort of things, I try to put bolts back wherever I can, so it's a lot easier. Hold up. Alright, got those back in. It would be way easier to do this with 2 hands. Oh. Is that just from... Oh, that's fuel, I hope? Yeah, it's fuel. Okay, I'm good. And this looks kind of a bit abnormal. I don't know if they're supposed to be black. I guess it's a bit of like, or if it was black and now it's grinded back to silver. Now I'm gonna get a rag. I'm gonna get out of here, and not those. I'm gonna use one of these older ones that I got. I got bolts everywhere. I got bolts in here from a Husky because that's a part at the back at the moment. I got all these parts from that, and there's even bolts and stuff down there from other bikes. I got mountain bikes pulled apart. I got bolts in there. It's a bit hectic at the moment, but that's all right. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but my brother bought some new boots and these came with them. I don't know if I should use them or not. Let me know if you think I should use them, because I don't, but I've always wanted to use them because I really don't want to wreck my knees. I have some mates that have wrecked their knees pretty bad, and yeah. Oh, also, I need to get a bolt kit for this, and I was wondering what kind of bolt kit I should get. Like, I'm thinking about just getting a generic, like, Japanese kind of bike bolt kit, but I don't know if that'll have specific bolts for this kind of bike. Well, it might, but I don't know. And I just wouldn't, I'd like to know if anyone else has used it or done that, and before I go ahead and buy one. What are we gonna do next? We got, oh, also yesterday, well, no, yeah, yesterday I've been away for a little bit, that's why I haven't recorded. I bought a bike stand. I don't know if I can show you, it's right there. It's like one of those like swivel ones. It's pretty cool. We're gonna maybe do some mountain bike build videos, because I got a couple bikes out there that I was saying that were pulled apart that need to be put back together. Oh, why is my camera so dirty? Let me clean it. It's a bit greasy. There we go. That's better, is it? That's better. Yeah. The other thing is I need to get a new, the guy didn't have an axle nut for it. So it's kind of just, and I don't know where you can get, like, I saw some bolts, or like if I should just get a generic bolt, because they're like, I don't know, you could probably get one for like $5 or even less. Sorry, my parent, I had to help my parents with something. Yeah, so there's no rear bolt, but the generic one, like the genuine bolt, like $50 online, or I'm sure I could just go to like Bunnings or something and get one for way cheaper, which I don't know if it would work. I'm sure it would, but yeah, I gotta go. I think I'm going into town to get, oh yeah, I'm going into town to get some parts for this. Well, we're just going into town, but I'm gonna go and get some parts. So that's probably kind of it for this episode. I know it's kind of short, but I don't know, I don't really have much to do at the moment, and I'm kind of been putting off doing the mountain bikes. I can't do this yet because I got to get, that's a whole nother episode, that's a whole nother other thing, but I got to get a new wheel for this. Yeah, I got the wheel, I just need to get it put on, and I also need to do oil because it's got, what, 46 hours? I don't know if you can see that. 46 hours, so I do it every 10.